It was called the fiercest price war in decades. Go Airlines triggered it when it entered the market in 2006 with tickets as low as $1. Aloha and Hawaiian lowered their fares to keep up. While travelers welcomed the cheap prices, aviation analyst Peter Forman predicted back then it was just a matter of time before an airline would lose the fare war game. He said no matter who the survivors were, fares would inevitably rise.
And we're happy to welcome author and analyst Peter Forman live with your insight. And you knew a year ago that something was going to give with the local airlines.
These prices can't be this low and have people stick around in business. We've been seeing the airlines subsidizing tickets for $25 or more per passenger. You just can't do that forever.
Today's court hearing was relatively quick. Some anticipated it would go to 4:30, but it ended rather quickly. What was that a sign of?
It was so quick it made your head twirl.
Really?
And what it was is the management had every one of their I's dotted, every one of their T's crossed. And this management put together the most flawless liquidation you've ever seen. And this was disconcerting to the employees because I think a lot of them were saying, if they can do this well on a liquidation, imagine if they did this well in running the company. There was a feeling that a lot of rocks were left unturned. For example, employees were saying, look, you didn't give us enough warning. We could have come to you and given you some concessions. You know, we would have done something to save the airline. Legislators and the governor have similar feelings. They said, look, we didn't have time. We had all of these things we'd be willing to do for you, but you didn't give us a chance.
What do you think the significance is of this with the pending lawsuit against Mesa, the antitrust lawsuit?
Well, one of the big questions is who gets the money from the lawsuit. And that was pretty much answered today, that there's not going to be a surviving Aloha, however small, that could be reborn after some success in court. What's going to happen is the money all is going to go to the creditors and the previous owners, that type of thing, which I think was a real disappointment to the employees, and they were holding hope.
Absolutely. Peter Forman, thank you so much for joining us, and we may count on you to bring us up to speed. The story is ongoing, obviously.
Sure.
Thank you.
One more thing?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, I've never run into such a great group of people. I mean, they're fantastic.
You're talking about the employees. A lot of class shown today.
Absolutely. Just fantastic people.
Yeah, and lots of tears, but lots of people appreciating the service and the loyal customers through the years.
You bet.
Thanks, Peter. Meantime, the How About You Super Ferry will resume service.